Hey, what's up everybody? So in this video we're going to talk about camera bags. As you can tell, there's a lot of bags to choose from, and to be honest, they're not cheap, they're really expensive. That's why I decided to make this video and help you out, especially the people that first started and they don't know which one to get. And I hope this video helps you out and you don't make the same mistake I did. I ended up with a lot of bags. I have more bags over there, but the ones that I really use mostly is these four. And like this one right here, it came with the drone with the Mavic 3, the fly mode combo, and these other three I did buy them. And I'm gonna tell you why I bought them and the occasion I use it for, and I'm gonna show you inside the layout. And as you can see, I have more gear in the inside the bags. This is not all my gear, but this is pretty much the main things that I can get out. This one, if I'm not mistaken, is like $100. I bought it used. I want to say I paid $75 or $100. I think it goes over a little bit over $100. I'm not sure. Now this bag is nice. Don't get me wrong. It turns more into a backpack. You can make it into a backpack. I'm gonna show you that later. Now this one, like I said, it came with the drone, but you can buy this backpack on DJI website and it's $300. It's really expensive. Now this one is a little smaller than that one, and I'm gonna tell you later why I have two of them. This one is a little smaller than that one. This one is around $200 if I'm not mistaken. It's more than $200. I think I bought it on sale, so it was under $200. And this one, if I'm not mistaken, is around $300 or over $300. So these two are about the same price. Now, don't get me wrong, all of the backpacks, they're great. They do what they're supposed to do, and like I say, I use them for different occasions, and that's why I kind of have a lot of backpacks. I'm gonna show you what you can fit and what's the pros and cons of each backpack, so you can have pretty much a good idea on which one to pick and help you out and save your money. So let's go ahead and start. Let's start with this small one. I'm gonna tell you the reason, everything that I fit on it, and I'm gonna tell you at the end of this video which one is my favorite and why. Let's start with the smaller one and the cheapest one. So the first thing that you can see is that this one opens from the front. So that's already a bad thing, because if you carry your backpack in a crowd area, they can easily open your bag. I'm pretty sure you can feel it, but here's the fact that you might not be able to feel it because you bump into people and shit like that. And if the person trying to steal your stuff knows these brands, they know what you got inside. So this one I don't like to use it too much. I only use it when it's like a quick thing that I'm doing. If I want to do like a quick photo shoot, and if I'm not gonna be carrying it around people, stuff like that. It depends on where I'm going. It is like the only thing that you can fit in here. It is probably like a camera and the DJI Mini. You have a packet here for you, like a tablet. You can't even fit a small computer here. Honestly, it's too small. And the iPad Pro, I don't think it will fit in there. It might fit without a case, but I doubt it. So besides that, you cannot really fit too much. You do have the layout here, and you have a front pocket. It's kind of deep. It does have some nice padding, so you can protect your equipment a little bit. It's not waterproof like the other ones that has that cover. I'm gonna show you that later too. So let's put some things inside so you can have a pretty much good idea of what you can put in here. I have the DJI, I have the camera body, I have two lenses, 50mm and the 15-35 RF, so you know it's pretty big. It's the same size as the 2470. I'm using it right now on the camera, so it's pretty much, I can show you what it can fit or not. So let's try and put the camera body, which is the main thing that you're probably gonna use. So let's put it here. Let's put it here like that. And then we got space for probably the mini, the remote. Probably fit the remote. And you got a little space there. You're able to change the layout so you can adjust it the way you want it. But for this video, we're just gonna do this the way I have it right now. Let's try the biggest lens that I have. Let's try this one. It doesn't fit, as you can see. Probably if I do a different layout, let's try this here. So I can fit the DJI Mini there, and I can fit this here, and this is pretty much the layout that you can fit. Your main camera, a lens, the DJI controller, and the Mini. Now the Mavic 3, we won't even try to fit it in there. Well, you can probably try to fit in there, but yeah, you can probably put it in there and the controller. But for the Mini is like perfect, especially for that lens, and that will be it. And like I say, you have here a packet for a tablet, which that you can fit it. And that's pretty much it for this bag. Now let's start with the next bag, and that one is the DJI bag. Now this one, like I said, it came with the Mavic 3, the flight mode combo. It came with this one. So now this one, honestly, I don't use it nothing more than to hold my drone so it won't get damaged. I do use it sometimes, depends on where I'm going to carry the drone. So I use my camera bag and this one because I do have a lot of stuff in here. I have batteries, the remote, and obviously the drone. So let me turn it into a backpack so you can see what it looks like in the space that we have inside. Because honestly, like this one right here, it has a packing in the front. I have like a wire here, and then it's open up. Let's open it up. Now here inside, as you can tell, I have the charger. I have the ND filters inside here, and then I have the charger inside, the actual remote, and I got the batteries. I got one extra battery. I don't like to carry more than one because I don't never really need it, and the drone goes here. So besides that, you don't really have more space, except when you turn it into a backpack. When you turn it into a backpack, that's when you get more. Let's close this down and turn it into a backpack, and so you can see the extra space that you have. So the way to make it into a backpack is really easy and simple. It's a good idea, but the thing I don't like about it is the way it's set up. It doesn't really provide any stabilization, so the camera is more like hanging around, and it doesn't really take care of your stuff. I mean, if you want to put like clothes or something that you need that is not like electronics, then it will be perfect. Like if you want to, you know, you're gonna travel somewhere and you know you're only gonna use the drone, then this camera bag, it will be perfect. But I don't see myself using this feature really. But you open this up, then you have to click it on this side. Honestly, it's really easy and simple. I do like the backpack. Then you have this little thing here, and then you just brush it here, bam, bam, and now you got yourself a backpack. So it's really easy, it's nice. So here's the compartment. Now it's really big. The compartment is really big. So as you can see here, it has like a lot of space. Now I'm able to put this drone, the FPV drone here inside, obviously without the propellant. If you haven't seen my other video when I broke this drone, go watch it. I have put all the equipment for the FPV drone, like the goggles and all the stuff that you need. So it's pretty big. It's nice, but like I said, I don't really trust it too much with like a camera because like if you hit it, you're gonna end up damaging it. So it doesn't provide the protection that you need it. If you don't have a camera bag and you buy the drone, the Mavic 3, then this is a good alternative for the people that say, I cannot afford a bag, but can afford the drone. I would definitely go with the flight mode combo because of the batteries. And you do get a good deal on the backpack since it's free, because they're selling it online for $300. So I guess you get a good deal with it. It's a really good backpack. I like it. And it also has these waist handles. It has these waist handles and it has a little packet here. So you can put like a little stuff in here and you put it inside. and you can put it around your waist, so you can go like hiking. So the backpack itself, like I said, is really good, but personally, I don't like it. So let's go with the next backpack. Now let's talk about my favorite backpack. Well, this is my favorite backpack because of this some reasons, some occasions. So this is my travel backpack, and the reason in my travel backpack is like when I travel through airplanes. So I don't use it for events. It's mostly for travel because it's small and big enough to fit everything that I need. So that's the reason it's my favorite backpack, because I used to have the other one first, the bigger one, but it was so big that whenever you had to put it under the seat, it was like too uncomfortable. It was so big that the flight attendants would have to tell me, make sure you put it inside the seat. And it was already all the way in, and it was like sticking up a lot, and it was a lot of hassle carrying that big backpack. So that's the reason I decided to buy this one, and that's why it's my favorite. Because I love the other one so much that I decided to get a little smaller, try it out to see if that would be better for traveling, and it was. It was a good decision. So the reason this is my favorite backpack, and I know there's a lot of backpacks kind of similar to it, but the reason this is my favorite is because you can put a lot of attachment on the outside. So it comes with attachment for like to put your tripod. If you go on hiking, like I use this backpack, you can put a little attachment so you can put your bottle of water. I attach my headphones in here when I go there. You can put other attachment here. I used to carry this. I can put my drone in here like that. I would touch it in across, and it will hold, so I can carry all my stuff. If I know I'm gonna be using the FPV, I will put all my FPV stuff, my goggles, and everything that I needed inside. And it was perfect because this is really big. You cannot put it, and I don't have a case for it, so I will just attach it here, carry everything inside, and that will be perfect. And it will even fit my camera body. So it has pockets on this side. If you have your camera here, you can have access to here or whatever, anything that you need. You can access to the side, and you can do that to both sides, and you can access to the top. So if you have anything here, you can attach, get it from here too, so you don't have to open the whole bag. And another good thing is that it has a waterproof cover. So you take this out when it's raining, put it on top of your backpack, and your stuff is protected. But that's the thing. I had tried this actually a couple times because it had rained on me, exactly on this backpack. And the problems that I have with this is that it does cover the front, but once your water starts coming up through your back, all that water, now I'm talking about if it's raining a lot, like pouring, all that water is gonna go through your back, and all this is gonna get wet because nothing is protecting it. Especially I noticed that here on the bottom, that's when it really gets wet. So the stuff inside, it tends to get, I don't wanna say wet, but it does get a little bit wet. So whenever you get to your location, make sure to open it. If not, all that water is gonna stay there, it might stink your back, and might end up ruining your equipment. So make sure whenever, if it does rain on you and you're carrying your backpack, make sure to open it and take everything out. Make sure that clean it up and get it ready. So it's gonna protect it if it's raining. So this is more like, I would say probably like snow or like dust, so your stuff don't get dirty and take the extra protection. The way I usually do it is if it starts raining like a lot, I learned that I just carry it like this because I know the water is gonna protect it here, and the only way that gets inside is from the back. So I just take it out of my bag and I carry it like this so I can get somewhere safe, and I make sure that nothing gets wet. So that's the only way to really protect it about it. This backpack, it has like this padding here, so it's like it's comfortable. It does get heavy sometimes, so it has some really nice pad. It doesn't really hurt my shoulders. Well, it does hurt my shoulder because I carry a lot of stuff, but it's like after a while, it does hurt like here, but I'm pretty sure you will get that with every backpack. So, and then the main door is here, so you can open it like that. And like the other one, you have layout so you can set up here. Now this one is supposed to hold a 13-inch computer, but I'm able to put my 15-inch computer and able to close it fine. Now I cannot close this zipper here like it's supposed to, but it does close the whole backpack, so I'm still able to manage it. I also have a 16-inch MacBook. Now that one, it won't fit here, it won't close at all. So 15, I would say, is the maximum that you can put a computer here. So 15-inch computer, for sure you can put it here. I can say you won't close it like it's supposed to, but it will do the job. Now you got two bags in here, so you can pull out wires. I usually, because I travel, I usually put my important documents in here because I know I won't get lost and it's gonna be protected. And I take care of this like it's my life. I'm not gonna be taking care of this, so that's why I put my papers here, like my passport, IDs, and everything that I need. And my keys, I put it here on the side. And everything that I need, I put it here. So I'm gonna show you what I can fit in here. This is the way I have it laid out because I know that this is what works for me. So let's put the camera here. Usually that's how I do it. And I usually have my lens attached to it. So let's see if it fits. It won't fit because it has a cover, but usually it can fit like that. So let's put this for now. So because I know it can fit the lens in that body. And then I put, if depends on what I'm doing, I put another lens here. It will be either the 24-70. It can fit here perfect. And then I can also fit my Mavic 3 because I have this space for it. So I can put that in here, and I can put a remote here. So I have a space for all that. I don't have space for the mic because I either taking this off or putting this on. It depends on where I'm going. And you can actually put the GoPro here. So, well, I take this off, but let's just pretend this is off. This is pretty much what I travel with. I have a couple batteries here. I will have like chargers here. So everything electronic, I pretty much, this is what I have. Lately, I've been using the Mini to travel, so I don't even use this one. So, but so this one, it fits even better. It can fit more stuff in here, as you can see. And I usually carry more stuff in here now that I have the Mini. This is a new drone that I bought used for traveling because that is too expensive, and it's not big, but it's too expensive to be traveling in countries that you don't even know if they're gonna get stolen or it might get lost, who knows. So this is the biggest backpack that I have, and I love this backpack. And the reason is because I can fit all my gear in here, especially like if I'm doing jobs like wedding or any kind of events that I need to carry all my equipment, like 2 camera bodies, all my 3 lenses, the big drone, microphone, GoPro, my main computer, this 16-inch Mac, pretty much the flash and all the other equipment that I have, it pretty much I can fit it here. So that's the reason I love this backpack, and it's my favorite, not for traveling, but for my, let's say this is my work backpack, and the other one was the travel backpack. So just in case you're wondering, this is the LowePro 450. This is the first version. They have a newer version. It's pretty much the same thing. They just changed like a little bit things. So if you want one, I would suggest to get this one instead of the other one and save a couple $100. Now the other one was the 350. The 350 is same thing as this one, and like this one you can put your attachments. I'll put my drone in here. I put it like that. If I'm recording YouTube videos, I put my GoPro here, my camera. I put everything that I need, and I only carry one backpack. So this is the best backpack, and it's like the other one. You can access to the top, you can access to the sides. It has the cover on the bottom. It pretty much is the same thing, but a bigger version. So let's look inside, and I can show you how big it is and the way I have it laid out. As you can see, this is more bigger, have more compartments. Well, this is the way I have it set up, because of the way I use it. All my equipment fit here perfectly, and you have a little, you have two pockets in here instead of just one. So that's the only thing that changed it. Like I said, you can fit a 16-inch computer here, and this is my light, and this is my flash. And usually here I carry a lens like the 50. I can put the my other lens. I can put another lens here. I can put the camera here with a lens, and usually here I have my other camera body. Here I put like batteries and stuff like that, chargers, GoPro, things like that. So it depends on what I'm doing, like I said. And actually, I can even set up the runner here. I take everything out, and I can put my camera here. I can carry one lens. I think I can put two lenses here, and then I can lay it out to put my runner here, so I don't have to carry two backpacks. I can take this out and put this drone in here, and put this drone here to set up that. So like I say, I can figure this out in a lot of different ways. So based on what you're doing, that's how you're gonna figure it out. But this is the biggest backpack and the best backpack out there if you have a lot of equipment. So I hope this video helped you out choosing the right backpack and saving you some money and saving you some research time, because there's a lot of research to do when you're gonna buy something so expensive. If this video was really helpful for you, hit that like button, comment, and let me know what you think of which one is your favorite backpack. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm more than glad to help you out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.